I had a liver disease since 2011, and it just became progressively worse. And in the end, the doctor just said that I had to get a liver transplant because there was no other solution. So my sister just offered, like without any hesitation, she just said that if that's what you need, so that you can get better, I'll donate part of my liver.
No, I didn't think twice about donating because I was seeing him suffering. So I knew that the liver transplant is a solution. If that's what is going to make him better, then that's what I'm going to do. So I never hesitated.
It was just, the last month before we went to hospital, it was just bad. I just used to stay in bed, and you just feel tired. You're angry. You're moody.
Cold.
You just cold. Because the temperature just keeps on shifting. Sometimes you're cold. You cover yourself with like 2 or 3 blankets, and you feel hot.
Daytime.
And then you feel hot, and you want to remove your clothes. And that just happened for I don't even know how long. And then you also forget. I used to forget a lot. And then finally we were able to go to hospital. But it was just those sort of symptoms and pain and I think and itching. Yes, also itching. Just keep on itching. You can't even express. Because it was going to die until she donated her liver. So some things you can't express. There are no words to say how thankful you are. Because even when you went to the hospital, we met some committee. There's a committee we had to meet from the Indian government for them to make sure that she's donating out of her own will and she's not being paid. And they asked as in why are you doing this? And they have, as in it's hard to say that, as in not hard, but you don't have the words to say that, as in this is family, and it's not because that I'm paying her or anything like that. I'm going to benefit in any way. It's just as in this is your family, and to see them getting better.
No, I didn't have doubts. Okay, by myself, I would have had doubts. But because my brother was so confident he'll receive the liver and it will peak and he will live and he'll be healthy, now that made my confidence come back up. Yeah, if it were, he is the one who encouraged me because I was very scared. Yeah. When we landed there, first of all, I thought it's funny. I thought we'd sleep, rest. We've just had a journey, and then now we start those medical procedure things, yeah. But then now, immediately because we landed at like 3 a.m. By morning, my brother was like, "I'm Kenny, let's go do tests." So it was hospital every day from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. every single day for like 3 weeks. No rest, no food. Like during the day, you don't even remember you need to eat. Later in the evening, when you're catching up, maybe going to pick your results is when you sit down, have like a small cup of tea and biscuits and talk, discuss the results that you got, whether they're okay. No. Yeah, so the first 3 weeks were hard. I was so prepared to donate, but I was afraid of very minor things like needles. Those are the things that were scaring me. So for instance, they needed to insert a needle in my back. Those are the things that scared me, you see. But about donating, I didn't feel anything. I didn't even realize I'm donating.
Because I knew you're going to hospital. The doctor said this is the process. We're going to remove your liver. We're going to get this one, put it in. So you have, because the doctor, when we first met him, he explained it so simply, like it's nothing to him because he's done it so many times. So I mean that day I just knew. So my sister went ahead like 1 hour for preparation ahead of me. So when I was taken to the operating, and we actually met just outside the operating room. We met there also for a few minutes. okay, I can't remember how long, but we met before we were each taken. So when I went, I was just ready. I just knew like this is a process. It's not simple, yes, but as in, it's not easy, but it's sort of simple. So I just knew that's the process, and I'll sleep, I'll be done for the surgery, I'll wake up, and maisha itaendelea. So when I got there, as in, kwanza hata si, as in, I think I saw like 3 nurses, wakandunga sindano ya kulala, and a few seconds I was out. So hata siku, nilijaribu tukaangalia around at TSC how the operating room is, nothing. Your dawa ili work, na you're just out.
It's that.
No, I didn't feel anything missing, but I felt pain. It was really, really painful, and I felt confused because I didn't, you know, when you're sleeping, like me, when I was sleeping, I was okay, I was healthy. Then now when you wake up, you just, I don't know what's wrong, but then nothing seems okay. But then now it hits you slowly that you've just had surgery. This is how you're supposed to feel.
Yeah, but the first time I woke up, then I had it was a breathing tube, and I was just feeling it like in my throat. It was disturbing me, so I was trying to tell the nurse, what is this? I was trying to ask her, like, can you remove it? It's choking me. Then, because of the language barrier, we weren't understanding each other. So at first I was trying to tell her, as in, I'm choking, and she was hearing I'm joking. So she's wondering, as in, it's wrong. But now, so after, then I was going, like, I was sleeping, then I wake up, then I sleep, then I wake up, and then at some point they thought that I'm going to remove the tube, so they tied my hands to the bed. But now after a while, you know, you sort of wake up properly, like when the medicine is not wearing off kabisa. And I was just, for some reason, I was just feeling happy. And I'm not supposed to be feeling happy. You're supposed to be in pain. But I think at that point the medicine hadn't worn off completely. So I was just feeling, I guess I was just feeling happy. And then later on, when the medicine wears off, and it starts feeling pain, so najua. Mine was 20 days. I can't remember how many days I was in the ICU.
Bed rest.
4 days.
Yeah, so 4 days in ICU, then you're taken to now a different ward. But in total, I stayed like 20 or 21 days. I think maybe 7 million, I'm not sure. But yeah, that's tough. So it's my mom who was keeping track. But I think it probably goes to around 7 million when you consider like the surgery and then the accommodation, all the tests that you have to do before and after, medicines, the flight. Yeah, it comes to around 7 million.
We had a harambe. We reached out to friends, we reached out to family, we reached out to the general public through social media. We were able to raise a certain amount. We sold insurance, we gained the next amount. And then the rest, I don't even know. I don't know. I think my sister, because she was working, she just sent us money. Whatever sales they make, they send us money.
And even as in friends and family, because as in when we did the harambe, at least that's what I remember. Because it was like in 2 weeks when we came home and told, because before we had gone for a second opinion, and we were told like, as in, yeah, you need a transplant, and this is how much it might cost. So when we came and we told, and my mom told her friends and her chama group and family, like 2 weeks, I think it was like half, around half that was raised, and it's as in,
it was like miracle.
Yeah, because you don't, I guess you don't expect something like that to happen.
Yeah. By the way, donating doesn't change any part of you. And you know, when you donate, you just go back to normal. Like for me, I went back to normal. And another thing, if you're seeing a loved one suffering, whatever pain you'll go through when you're donating, the physical pain, it doesn't compare to the torture you go through when you're watching someone you love suffering. That pain, it goes away. Like when you get a cut, si unapona na unasahau. So I tell them, I'd encourage them to donate. There's nothing to be afraid of.
But in the, you mean the operating room?
Like, okay, how important is a nurse?
Very important.
Because when the doctor is not there, and the doctor isn't there most of the time, the nurse is always taking care of you. When the doctor comes, he or she just wants to hear the report, like, this is how the patient is doing today, and then she'll be told to do this and this and this. But the rest of the time, 24 hours, she's only there to take care of you. If you need food, if you need to go to the loo, if you're in pain, if you need to ask the doctor anything, then the nurse, even the nurses are there. Yeah, because for me at least, there were nurses I used to stay with, even at night when you can't sleep, and they just stay within the ward. You'll talk. Some are friendly. You'll talk. You'll watch TV together, and then nurses are. I think they want to take care of you. It's like your mom.
Yeah. They make your life easier in hospital.
Yes. I think to make more facilities available for people to be able to, and maybe to also encourage people to go for testing, to make facilities available for treatment, for blood tests, because even some tests and some medicines, you find that either they are not available here or they take a long time to be done. I think just to make more facilities available, and also for them to things like liver transplants. I think that's something which they should work on. I think for it to be able to be done in Kenya, so people don't have to keep on going out. You can't give up. As in, sometimes it's hard. As in, you're sick and you're suffering, and there are times as in you'll ask some questions, you start feeling like as in, hey, today it's just bad. Thanks for the opportunity.
And let God shine the light every day.
Thank you.
Asanteni sana.
Yeah.